lacks damage. And so they take Huskar.
A bit more offensive with their bounty grabs. But Zayak tries
Only
to
gets
run
one.
in and snipe it under, but it's not
He
successful.
just, what is his pathing?
And,
I think he accidentally right-clicked back to the high ground instead of... Yeah, he accidentally right-clicked to the high ground there. That's what happened. Actually helped heroes like Bristle who don't really want to move around the map to be more potent against the split push. But we're seeing this. But
mid
he's very happy
lane,
about that.
Sonny in a bit of trouble. No one on the fight back, takes it right
He's
to
gonna
him.
die again, though.
And even though no one had tipped, he tipped Roger on. Opportunity to go against some of the best. And we see no one now. Roger's there, waiting for him to possibly come to the low ground, but now no one is just in a completely awkward spot, and Kasani will be there to finish him. Boots of travel and has his lasso ready to go. Zayac is on the prowl with his Vendetta ult. Oh, but he's been spotted! So Huskar tries to hit him with everything he's got, but that pure damage is not going to be good enough to finish off old Husk.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was anybody in the remote vicinity to help him out, but...
Glimpse back mid lane. They're looking to go for no one here, but he is, a tough cookie to crack. Can they make it through the iron shell of this Bristleback? 5 members of HR here. They don't want to have bystander casualties in the burst fire.
Wow.
And, woo, calculated from see that Oroch is about to go down, but look at Rezo. Chrono's there. Can they get inside and grab it? Kasani is so damn low. The flame break bump is there. It is going to be Nyx who picks up the Aegis. And now HellRaisers unleashing a fury onto Virtus Pro just outside the pit. Rezo wants to take it right to Kasani. He wants vengeance, but the armlet toggling.
Courier?
Nyx does get the finish as he finishes off solo on the other side, but set of odds, but I think that's almost too rough given the situation.
I agree.
I think Virtus Pro could certainly come back better than that. Well, as I say, that Rezo does get picked off again. But this one's certainly still not over. This isn't a commanding lead as the Wraith King now gets caught out a bit.
They're just chain feeding.
I'm just eating my words. Yeah. This is what's happening right now. They put the Wraith King in a box and make him take a knee, Brian. Yeah, and you're going into a Chrono, you're going into a Stag Storm. I think even Virtus Pro are second guessing this, but they've already been caught. They've been spotted. The Chrono's there. They've locked down 3. The arrow follow-up. Oh my God, the Meteor Hammer. Good Lord. HR coming with full force right now, looking to take Virtus Pro and slam them down. Get the hell out of here. But just by the way that HR are moving, they seem to always know that they're around there. Actually, they're arrowing into the pit, thinking that Virtus Pro could be closer to that side. But still no easy catch yet. There it is. The call from Rezo. Moves in. Gets the lasso pullback. Trying to burst down this void if possible. They stunned in good. But
they got him.
They got him. And now, this is it.
Wait,
Virtus
they fought
Pro
him with 5 heroes?
moving in. Kasani in trouble. He's going to try to fight up with the Void Spirit now. Jump in Starstorm. It's nice to get the Rezo takedown, but this is Virtus Pro's time. In the meantime, Kasani was able to finish out that bottom tier 1, but they are chasing now for no one. Glimpse back.
Nice halberd.
Buyback from the Nyx. HR still kind of committed. There is the new taunt, pulling Bristleback forward, and then they're able to easily burst him down.
Now they have Aegis and Cheese on the side of HR as we get the setup into the arrow that we talked about in the draft.
Very nice.
Really well played there. 5-second arrow to follow up. And I really think Funnick's vision of this game with his items has been really good. Spirit Vessel to remove the Bristleback, Vlad's in order to secure Roshan, and then Yule's to secure these late game pickoffs that they really don't have much pickoff other than the Glimpse, which loses effectiveness once they start getting BKBs and
here we go again,
sitting in their base.
There it is. There's the arrow. There is the Huskar, and they get the Wraith King down. Now, of course, he does have the ultimate. Huskar trying to toggle it up. Goes in, you're right. Synced lassos together, fighting under that Static Storm, though. Starstorm, all the heavy pressure of the damage. They are able to burst down the Huskar and take away the Aegis, but the pullback of the Wraith King, he is out. Over a minute without a buyback. Rezo also forced to the sidelines. It is all on no one, but they are already going to raise the white flag. It's Virtus Pro going down and HR taking game number 1.
Picked in ESL One.
My
oh.
No one just walked his courier into Kasani, but he seems to be catching him out because of it. And I think that might have been an intentional debate on that courier. That was so odd. He forced him to step just a bit forward, just doing it as a way to get farm, but maybe he'll turn it into a book 3 just because of the death pot multi, as we see him get dove, wanting to TP, but Roger on the case with
Oh no, Zayat shows up and says, I can feed a bit more if you'd like. Oh, but he gets Miposhka for the drops. And the twofer! Never mind, Zayat. I was completely wrong there.
And I want to see if the sniper goes book 3 against the Ricky plus the Mirana, as we see an early rotation to the mid lane with the Grimstroke, really enabling the Slark with that extra disabled, misses the arrow, and down he goes.
But this is back-to-back takedowns on this DP. Funnick makes his own first rotation over, but do they have the catch? Jump in from
really
Ricky.
Important.
There it is. They will get the response kill taking down the Slark. If they want to make a jump onto the sniper, they could be hit with a trap. Oh, just as they step up to hit with the amp damage. That's when we see Virtus Pro try to flank from the side. Arrow is not going to find a target. Soul Siphon's out. Assassination onto Kasani. Can't quite follow with enough damage. Not the best. Chain Frost only finds the connection onto the DP with the arena being dropped. It is just enough to get the finish, but now Ricky shows up, looks to go for some casualties. Jumps into the tricks of the trade. Resolution still holds strong, has that Inkswell to fend them off. Now comes the Slark, looking to move in, pushes them back. Rezo and company forces Funnick down the river. Assassinate, not enough to get the finish.
That Ocean Heart region actually.
Ice Frog blesses him again.
Bottom.
Here we see Slark going to work onto the DP, but a jump in from the Ricky. Tricks of the trade, good damage. Nice swap
back in the cloud.
Beautiful job there from Miposhka.
Okay, that was hype. I was like, oh, I guess he's just going to get away. He's running out.
Nope, denied. Top lane, Funnick, though, is going to be in trouble. Virtus Pro go on their own move now. Sidestep from Nyx now. It could be HellRaisers on the assault. They've spotted no one. They take them out. That's a good penny going their way. Double kill from Nyx going across the map to get it done, and they're not done yet. Make it a triple.
Big fish.
Ricky's behind, though. Spots out the Mars, catches him, gets down half his life, but is forced to jump out the other side. But now
the double defusal
Grimstro is there. The Chain Frost goes out. There's two of them to fly. It's the full combo from Virtus Pro. They'll only cost them one, but they quickly fend off HellRaisers.
And the evasion's not bad either. It doesn't
jump in. They see DP trying to defend right under the tower. Ricky jumps as a follow-up, loses half of his life, but they are unsuccessful in trying to do anything about bailing out the Death Prophet. Except for that swap, it was very good. Keeps her alive.
No Aegis.
She's fighting from the outside, but as you mentioned, with taking out Slark and not having an extra life or anything, he's just dead.
For some reason, thought they took Roche. The pauses really throw me off sometimes, but yeah, he's just dead.
I also didn't even notice the immediate Houdini swap that happened in there. But Venge did bail out the DP in time. Oh, Ricky, though.
Nice play, though.
Oh, you have to really wrap around. Okay, good. That's a really great position here for HR. They're going to be on the high ground. Perfect jump in. Starstorm's going to happen. They blow up the Grimstroke.
The supports are so important. They might have to buy back.
They take out both supports. That is the Wombo combo out. But can they get the
BKB on Sniper?
Buy back from Lich. Does he have anywhere to go to? Oh, they take out Death Prophet so damn fast. Follow up there. They are successful getting resolution. There goes the Chain Frost now, but it is not very effective with the tricks of the trade. Able to mitigate that bit of damage. Arrows out, but wow, what an immediate shrug off right there from the Slark.
He didn't get the Dark Pact off. Okay. They were a bit slow on reacting to that.
And I like the play from HR. They go right in for the Roche. They can certainly do it in good time. But VP around the corner want to do something about it. Nyx is able to grab up his own Aegis. Funnick will lose his life for being the bouncer of the pit. But the rest of HR, they're gone. Miposhka.
Woo! Sniper, siege the base. Use the Necro Book.
Look at this. Inside the base, a swap back bailout for Funnick to keep him alive. Miposhka will throw his life away to bail out the Slardar.
Slark ultimate was used.
He has to buy back. Where Virtus Pro are waiting. They've spotted him. There's the move in. They're waiting for the fall down the Crush. Can they burst down the Mars and take him out of the fight in time? He's able to get off the spear and try to do a lot of damage onto the Ricky, but the Ricky survives. Funnick, not so lucky. Does get sniped down there at the end. And now Ricky pops the Aegis. Meanwhile, they find no one, shove him into a corner, but he's able to force staff to the low ground. And he pops his BKB and TP's out from trouble. Meanwhile, Nyx on the chase.
Ulti coming off.
Looking to go for Slark. Slark, ulti is up, and that's when he decides to turn and fight. Tricks of the trade is there. They got the Yules. Can the silence come out? Yes. Can they burst him down? With the arrow stun, but he's regenning up so damn much.
Who's killing who here?
It looks like they might give me
swapped him into the
Poshka,
Grimstroke queue.
but the swap back.
Here they come.
Can they get in? They're on the outside.
He's dead.
They get Zayach down right away, but in the pit, it is going to be no one finishing off and grabbing up the Aegis. Kasani goes in, pops the BKB. No one heads over the cliff to the outside. That's where Nyx meets him, jumps in. They go toe-to-toe, slashing it about. No one's still fine, but not for long. He will lose that Aegis. Now for round number 2. Funnick in a bit of trouble here as the Slark takes it to him. Rezo next to fall. That Soul Siphon sucking him away. Now it's going to be no one versus Kasani, and no one eating a lot of damage, forced to space himself back, but he puts himself right into the arms of the Ricky. Ricky doesn't like it. No one's still good.
The big buff to MKB a while back is that it goes through BKB. So when this Death Prophet BKB ults in, he's going to be shredded by this MKB on the sniper. Swap in.
Back. Yeah, they're looking to go for Slark, but immediate Javelin takedown of that Vengeful Spirit. She does have buyback and decides to use it, but doesn't have the swap. Will be just working with a stun. Ricky jumps back inside where it's safe just after the Grimstroke commits the ulti, so that is one ulti down.
Only
just 30
43
seconds.
second cooldown.
Yeah, it's a really small cooldown though. Oh, jump in. There's Yules. BKB pops the Exorcism. Arena comes out. And the Slark is stuck on the outside, then decides to approach in. No one. Cheese eaten now. I think that was a Cheese handoff from the Slark. And now they'll be able to turn their focus and blast down the DP. And with her having no buyback, they're just going to call the game. It's Virtus Pro who bring it back in game number 2. And Brian, we're going to game number 3.
Matchup is okay. Oof. But they take TA.
Potential trouble here. I think we saw our first blood. Funnick's able to secure it.
He's
Him
already
and Roger
swatched.
get a
Net.
lot of damage.
Net.
Now, can he
Net.
take him down? Axes
Net.
whirling.
Of X? Yeah, a net? Dude, I'd be like, net?
Pulling focus here. Seeing if maybe they can catch this TA. Hey, how's it going? Here goes
Nice
Zayach
glimpse.
moving in, but as you said, the glimpse back onto no one means he has to go extra far to try to help out. The
He's dead
stun
anyway,
will
I think.
find connection, and because of that, he could just edict burst down the rest of this TA. Makes it a worthy trade for VP, but
Space.
have I spoken too soon? No,
never
I have
mind. He's just
not.
killing everybody.
Oh my good God. Funnick runs in, but gets blasted from behind with the assistance from the Oracle. A cute effort from the Disruptor
No dive
to
for
fend
10.
them off, but they are going to dive on the side of Virtus Pro for the bird and easily finish off Roger.
TA might die again.
No one's here. He's got a killing spree now. Not
Oh,
feeling as
trap.
confident yet until Zayach does step in.
TA?
Oh, and they turn it around. If they get the secondary takedown,
Oh,
that
the
would feel
disarm.
great. But my God, with Funnick stepping in, disarming, and dishing out the burst.
He has absolute free array to the bottom half of the map.
And now Yules on to Ricky.
Perfectly timed stun. Dust.
And the duel, they just make easy work.
Now what for HR? Are they going to try to take this fight? Time lapse is off the Disruptor.
Glimpse back.
Strike.
There's Rezo. No one nearby, but gets
Okay.
bumped from the egg. Oh, look at Weaver going
Oh,
right to
no.
that egg. Wants to
Oh,
pop
no.
it and does it by himself. And then Sakuchi's out from potential trouble. If that's the
Oh,
solo job of the
dear.
Weaver, that's a great job in its own right.
Nice stun
Funnick
timing.
gonna go down and pay the price. No one on a killing spree. Virtus Pro. Oh. Jump in. Here we go. That's a dead bird. Oh.
No dual damage though.
Solo didn't want to go for the Fate's Edict snipe, or maybe didn't have the mana for
Leshrac
it to help
did
for the
too.
finish. But
Oh,
okay,
Oracle.
nice bailout there from Solo with the false promise. But Lesh is eating so much damage. He
has the
does have
salve
the
going.
salve. Yeah, I was gonna say the salve. Man, that salve
Dude.
gaming is so good on false promise.
Dude, that's huge. That's a good. That's a. I don't want to say good. That's the A-class, world-class tier Oracle play that.
Can Hearts dream?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I thought about that after I said it, but thanks for calling me out.
In Wizard of Oz, I'm sure it's true. They take down the tier 2, and the Ricky soon to follow. With the Yule set up, there's really no chance. The egg is nearby, and then a rolling ball, but that egg cracks. That ball bounces out.
I like what
before it
ILTW
expires.
is doing. You want to retreat like this against Disruptor, because otherwise you get yanked away from your team too far.
Yeah, they're trying to walk
Oh,
him
the net,
back.
the
He's
net.
ready for the glimpse back. Decides to go toe-to-toe with Funnick. Is welcome with a
Egg.
good net, but eventually they do isolate the troll. Can they finish him off? He's getting off way too much damage for this first life of his ages, and he's able to mow down the TA. Are you serious now? Oh my God. Virtus Pro, I think they got this one in the bag and then some. Let's go ahead and just make the cherry on top as they take the TA2. She is out. That was her buyback, Brian. This one's over. This has got to be over soon, right? Yep,
I would
it's
say
over.
so. About 4
My
seconds.
Gosh.
I'm disappointed in HellRaisers after that Game 1 performance. I don't know if I'm more impressed with VP coming back after a shaky Game 1 or more disappointed about the HR